That movement is a movement to ensure that the voices of your representatives are not silenced by prorogation and dissolution. That movement is a movement to ensure that every voice must be heard. Whether it's an African voice, an Indian voice, an Amerindian voice, the voice of people of mixed origin, the voices of Chinese or Portuguese, every voice must be heard. And that is what the political movement was about. It was not about discrimination and division. It is not about weep on top. It is about inclusionary democracy. And that is why the partnership, which I have the privilege to lead, has committed itself at all times to establishing inclusionary democracy. Call it what you will, shared governance, government of national unity. We have walked away from winner-takes-all politics. And that is why we've created this platform, a platform which recognizes the rights, which recognizes the contributions, and is prepared to speak to all of the people of this country. We must, as we do in APNU, sit down at the table, as I was doing last weekend and I'll be doing tomorrow, and listen to the voices of the people who are not equipped because there's a governmental system which keeps them silent. And we must work together. Today you meet as Africans, but we are all Guyanese. And the problems that affect one community affect other communities too. When you see a whole primary school coming out 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and not a single child is wearing shoes, you recognize that this is not a Georgetown problem. It's not a BV problem. It's a national problem where a significant part of the population is being kept in deliberate poverty. You go to an area where there's a huge hydropower scheme. There's a landslide and the tube is shifted out of line. It takes $20 million to repair. Generating 0.5 megawatts could produce electricity to encourage manufacturing, could allow the school children to study when they go home. You can find $200 million for the Walter Rodney Commission inquiry, and you can't find $20 million to straighten the pipe. That is the level of neglect that is taking place in this country. A young woman from Parishara getting a child is put on an ATV, taken to Lethem. And of course, by the time they take her over to Bovista, she's bled to death, she's dead. Because of our primary health care system. Half of the children writing national grade 6 exams fail everything. They fail English, they fail maths, they fail social studies, they fail integrated science. Every year, 7,000 of them drop out of school. They can't find work. Nobody wants to employ them. These are the issues that we have to address in this decade for people of African descent, because these are the concerns of our people. These are the concerns which affect their livelihoods. These are the concerns which prevent them from enjoying the bounties of this blessed land.